Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Now, on to today's story. I, 33 meters, cut my spouse, 28F, off from her emotional affair partner. I have been with my wife for 5 years and we've been married for 2 years. Things were great the first 2 years, okay the third, pretty awful the last 2. We had our first child last August and the situation around the birth was quite traumatic, which brought us closer for a while. Toward the end of last year things got a little rocky again as I got a new job and we saw each other less. My wife decided to download Reddit and look for friends, and within a couple weeks met someone and quickly became close with them. It was just friendly for the first week or so. Then they started having phone conversations. Conversations which I overheard, and the tone was concerning. First time I confronted her she said it was nothing. A few days later she admitted she had fallen for this dude, and I could tell she had fallen hard, so hard that it was throwing up red flags for me that I didn't understand, more than even a normal emotional affair would. This was in early February. Through the last couple months things quickly intensified. They stay up for hours talking, flirting, planning a future including moving to be with each other, getting married, having kids together, etc. Sexual innuendo is heavy as well. She says they had phone sex only once and it made her feel guilty. I'd like to believe that is true and I suppose I should. Meanwhile she tells me that she doesn't feel anything for me anymore. This is quite a blow as our child is still very young and the last 7 months since her birth have easily been the best in our marriage so far. I've been massively improving myself since I started my new job, being more present, more communicative, more mindful. All the things she always said I lacked. And now it's stopped dead. This whole thing has me so mentally messed up. I suddenly feel like my marriage and my life are about to be torn to shreds just when things could have hit their stride. The stress is so bad it is wrecking my job performance in the new career where previously I was blowing people away with my performance. In my current mindset I'd be very fortunate to not be unemployed in a month. My wife has also begun to neglect many things around her. I'm doing all the cooking, almost all the cleaning, I'm running all the errands alone. She's neglecting the baby just as we got her sleep trained and started to get her started on new food, and she denies it all. She spends every moment she possibly can talking to this new man. Today I couldn't take it anymore. I told her she needed to either cut contact or leave, immediately, because this is taking a toll on our young and already vulnerable family. I even texted the dude and told him how I'm feeling and what I needed from them, i.e. cut contact or go be with each other outside of our home. Well, both of them agreed to back off at least until we separate, which my wife is now adamant about, even before today. Not sure she can be trusted to stick to that, but the guy was very understanding and had been cheated on before. He seemed sympathetic. All this to ask, did I duck up? I know I've just given her a massive new reason to resent me, and of course I don't know if they will stick to what they agreed to. Can anyone who has done the same or had ASO give them a similar choice report on how that turned out? Did I doom whatever small chance our relationship had, or was it doomed anyway? She checked out a while ago, cut your losses and moved on. And I don't say that in malice. It's going to be hard, but you deserve better. Stop talking to your wife except for child matters and start talking to a lawyer. Try to stay calm and document things. I'm starting to believe this is true even if I can barely stand to read it. I've been through that, multiple times. It's hard. Was married to one and split with the chick that tried after my ex-wife. I'm good at being a doormat. Good luck on your end though. You got it, bro. Don't lose your job and your future, because if it not only does it affect you now, it also affects your beautiful child also. I promise you your child will be happier if the vibe around his life is happy. If you're both in a miserable marriage and negative vibes overflow anything good, your child will have intense depression. You're both better off co-parenting and being happy individually with your child. Visit r/survivinginfidelity, it'll help. Your soon-to-be ex checked out a long time ago as commented above, and I know you want to internalize the blame to try to identify where you ducked up, but this isn't on you. You didn't force her to make this decision, she did this entirely on her own. I know it's not what you want to hear. I remember feeling this way when my wayward wife cheated on me, but please believe life will get better and you will start to feel normal again, and before you know it you'll even feel happy. I agonized over this phrase for months until the words started to ring true. Did this happen to me or for me? Think long and hard over it. I hope it helps. Can you not use the text proof as some sort of evidence to get her out? She doesn't give a shit about your daughter, and especially not about you. She should have been out on her ass yesterday. You have no control over this whatsoever. She doesn't want to be with you, so she's going to leave. You can read it or not read it, believe it or not believe it, but that's not gonna change a single thing. I highly suggest, if it's possible, to take some time off work as well to process this. It's better to be honest with your workplace, and hopefully they are understanding about what's going on and get your mind and emotions in check to perform well, rather than working and damaging your work performance and end up losing your job. Mental health and emotional health are super important, do not neglect it. You did the right thing. She wants the security of your marriage and the newness and feelings that he is giving her. I could see that, but I believe her when she says she wants out of the marriage. I'm fairly certain the security of the marriage may be a waning concern for her at this stage compared to the excitement of her new friend. You should talk to a lawyer and start the process of divorce. Right now, she's in a fantasy world. Her relationship with her AP is perfect, because it's only the fun parts. Her relationship with you is terrible, because she's only noticing the mundane and miserable parts. Let her know that you're going to let her go. Let her start the process of trying to arrange a life with the AP. Force some reality into that relationship. Take power in your own life. If she tries to change her mind, then you can decide what you want to do. You'll be making the decision from a stable position. Great point. They are only experiencing a honeymoon period, with no kids, no bills, nothing. As soon as you put kids in the equation, things change. Couldn't have said it better. This is exactly. Right now my wife and other man are excited. The reality of the fantasy is going to be a huge wake up. What you said. Take it away then, and you will see if she wants to be in or out very quickly. When my ex started this stuff, I stopped providing the things I thought were keeping her around, not just money, emotional support, joint activities, taking them places, etc. 3 days later she was out. I am lucky that when it's clear someone isn't into me anymore, my interest in them staying drops through the floor. Ask yourself why you would want to stay with someone that is acting like they are. Deep down your self-worth will be screaming, I don't. Once you know someone is only around for what you provide and not because they want to be with you, you're just being used at this stage, and the longer it goes on, the more bitter you will feel about it. It's better pull the plug yourself, than wait until they pull the ground from under you anyway. What you/Master of Kittens is describing is a fair fog. This is the best time for you to get a favorable divorce. In fact, you may have done yourself a favor with confronting her as you described in your post. She wants the process done even quicker. She won't care about securing the best financial support for herself. Hell, by the sound of it she may give you full custody. No child support, perhaps she may have to pay you. She just wants out because she thinks it'll mean the start of her new perfect life. Edit, I scrolled down and found you/Nero Waldron 20 said the same. Lol. Thumbs up. She'll learn the hard way that excitement won't last. Also gotta make sure you don't take them back either. 'Cause you know she'll be back. And this is the stage of her affair fog that you need to get the best deal on the divorce. Go for primary custody, no alimony or spousal support. Just give her out and that's it. Make sure she's the one to move out and keep residency for the stability of your kid. Lots of women in your wife's situation live in a fantasy with their AP. They think it is awesome. Cut your losses, get a lawyer and start the proceedings, and get yourself a therapist. Because once your wife realizes this affair partner isn't in it for the long run, she will want to come back to the security of her good old family she threw away for a Reddit fling. I'm fairly certain the security of the marriage may be a waning concern for her at this stage compared to the excitement of her new friend. Use this to get custody of your child. Talk to a lawyer. Wait until she realizes his crap smells too, but he's not the father of her child. Too late, of course. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please comment, like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are.